Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count. From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next haircut awaits. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring.
Yeah, thank you. I just want to say first, all glory to God. Without him, I am nothing.
Power the shove, Neighbor Nation! We will see you on Saturday afternoon! Riley Meister gets the point!
Back into left field. Say goodnight to that baseball.
This is another one. It's back to back jacks for KSU Tuscarawas. Needs a point, and it's alive. Hanson pushes it over. Unbelievable. We play on. It's blocked. We're tied. We're tied. Unbelievable.
Live from Powers Court in Parma Heights, it's the OHSAA on SmeeSports, presented by Ledgewood Barbershop. Our last matchup before Christmas features the 4-4 Holy Name Green Wave as they take on the 5-2 Independence Blue Devils. Hello, friends. I am Nathan Smee. Alongside me today, Cam Ragazzo. Here we are, final game before Christmas, another girls basketball matchup. Two very good starts to the season, but Holy Name 4-4 on the year, trying to get above 500. Independence on the opposite end, well above 500, trying to make it 6-2. A tremendous start through 8 games, considering they only won 11 games last season.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a good start for both teams, but I think Holy Name's probably going to have the chip on their shoulder coming in this game. I don't believe they've been above 500. They've been on a win streak of 2 straight, coming off that win from last Friday, a pretty big win for them, and I'm sure they want to be above 500 for the first time tonight, but in the same sense, Independence, you want to keep rolling with what you got.
And the big storyline in this game, Holy Name, it has been made known, at least this season, if they score less than 50 points, they don't win. Independence's defense, one of the best in the area, only allowing 32 points tonight. If you are each team on your end of that spectrum, how do you get the opposite result from your opponent, meaning Independence? How do you hold Holy Name's offense? Or if you're Holy Name, how do you break through that stifling Independence defense?
I think if you're Holy Name, you got to be able to move quickly, and you got to be able to play great, be great in transition. You got to be able to use your trap effectively, especially when they go full court trap. Obviously, we saw it a couple of times last week in both games. Their full court trap works effectively. They're able to get off to a couple quick starts, and that's obviously propelled them to both wins last week. But I think if you're Independence, you got to slow the Holy Name offense down. Don't give them open looks. Don't let them start the game hot. You have to break the press effectively. But I think it's all just about the passing is breaking the press. You have to be able to pass correctly, pass the open lanes, but you have to be able to work well under pressure. You can't start freaking out, all of a sudden they're pressing. You got to stay calm, stay with what you know, keep your dribble alive if you need to, and be able to pass your open teammates.
Looking at the starting lineup today for Holy Name, it is slightly different than usual. It is going to be Mahalik, Rudolph, Simon, Cremona, and Cole John. No Barker and no Majoris in the starting lineup today for Holy Name.
Yeah, I mean, we heard about it last week. I mean, with the interview after the game, I believe that was Tuesday or Wednesday. But
Wednesday.
yeah, the coach talked about kind of the idea of a couple different starting lineups, and we've seen a new one tonight.
And with that in mind, we will toss things downstairs to our PA announcer, and he will get us underway with our pregame announcements.
The official society's game, and with all requirements set forth by the Ohio High School Athletic Association, and tonight's officials are Scott Tronick, Joe Jason, and George Grove. The student athlete coaches and officials are guests of Holy Name High School and the OHSAA, and you are requested to treat them with respect and keeping with the ideals of good sportsmanship. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time we ask you to please stand for our pregame opening prayer. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Father in heaven, we ask your blessing on the game we're about to play. We ask you, Father, to bless each one of us, especially the coaches, officials, parents, and players. Keep us under protection of your Son, Jesus Christ, and help us be aware of his presence with us in this game. Amen. And continue to stand for the playing of our national anthem. And now let's meet the starting lineups. First, for our visiting Independence Blue Devils. Number 2, Marianne Leroy. Number 12, Lila Manfredonia. Number 24, Emily Gibbons. Number 25, Ellie Ford. And then at the starting five for the Blue Devils, number 32, Lucy Spencer. And the head coach is Brittany Zelli. Let's meet the starting off for your Holy Name, Green Bay. Number 1, Junior Moram Howard. Number 2, Senior Lila
One final game before Christmas. One team walks out of here with a big Christmas present. The other, some questions to mull over during the holiday break. This is the OHSAA on SmeeSports, presented by Ledgewood Barbershop. Once again, I am Nathan Smee. Alongside me today, Ragazzo. A big game for both of these teams. Two teams that are having a very, very good start to the season, as we mentioned earlier on. All that's left to happen now is for the actual game itself. You can look at predictions on 3 Sports having Holy Name as a 17-point favorite. But go back to last Wednesday. 17-point underdogs Holy Name knocked off CVCA. It's anybody's game.
Yeah, it really is, and so excited to be able to watch it play out on the court tonight.
Rudolph going out for the tip for the Namers, and Spencer for Independence, a pair of seniors, a part of the class of 2026. Time locally here in Parma Heights, 6:52, and Rudolph will win the opening tip with ease. Holy Name working left to right to open up this contest. Coljon to the outside, now top for Rudolph. This spacing, a very good quality of this Holy Name team. They can find good looks quite often. Cremona, a good rebound inside, and that'll be the night's first jump ball, and it will fall in favor of Independence.
I like what they tried to do, though. We saw that against CVCA. They win the tip. They said they pass it right to Claire Coljon, and she was able to get 2 early points, but that time not able.
I mean, winning is one thing, but volleyball spiking it is another. A convincing win for the Namers. Spencer's 3 on the far side, no good. And there's the rebound for Nalani Simon. A jack of all trades for this Holy Name squad on the soccer pitch. A goalkeeper on the basketball courts. A hustle player. Claire Coljon's 3 will fall in transition, and the Namers strike first. Claire averaging 19.3 points per game. I expect to see that 3 ball quite often tonight, as we did see it on Friday night against Lake Catholic, and of course Wednesday against CVCA. Spencer in a double team. There's Simon and Cremona trying to get the ball back, and they will. Nicely done on the trap.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely saw Coljon start to heat up. Obviously, didn't have the greatest game from 3-ball land on Wednesday, but really picked it up on Friday.
Now, last week, the trap was Simon and Majoris. Majoris not in the starting lineup today, so instead, it's the number 4, if you will, Cremona down low, getting involved with it, opposed to 2 guards. I like that size difference, especially on a player like Spencer. Independence is 5, and Cremona in transition banks it in. But I think Holy Name can really force a lot of mismatches tonight. You see a lot of guards and then a true 5. But Independence 5-2 for a reason this season, averaging 37.6 points per game, and an even better defense, allowing just under 33 a night. But right now, all Holy Name in the first 90 seconds of 5-0. 2 good shots, 1 from Coljon and 1 from Cremona. On the far side, Leroy. Spencer down low, boxing in against Cremona, creating space, can't get it to go, and a big rebound inside. Nicely done by Cremona, creating leverage.
Yeah, absolutely.
And here comes Rudolph in transition. The midi falls. So a 7-0 run to open up the game for the Namers. This offense unfazed by this great defense, and they will get it right back. It's Cremona the interception, and here come the Namers, hungry for more. Down low, it's Rudolph. Beautiful cut, and can't get the finish, but the rebound does fall to Rudolph. Now to the wing, maybe on the line. Neither matters, as it is going to be no good from Coljon, but very close to the line there. Either way, Holy Name does enough early on, forcing the timeout from Independence. This offense working really well together, like they did at the start of the Lake Catholic game on Friday.
Yeah, and I mean, it's just so high flying, and it works so well with their trap defense, obviously causing a turnover there. Couldn't turn it into points. Rudolph's 2 almost got it to drop, a little unlucky roll, but I mean, we're already seeing her here early.
Let's go back to that rebound on the prior possession. Cremona, a 4 up against the 5 of Independence, and Spencer using that leverage, just kind of backing up into her, using the back, creating that size advantage there, and takes down the rebound, and that's a big rebound for the Namers. I mean, if you don't have a player like that down below, you're really going to have a tough night against a team like Indy, and obviously they want a scoring option down there.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, she just did a great job of boxing out her opponent there, and like you said, ball kind of fell right into her hands.
If this is a matter of rebounds, this is Holy Name's game. And they know that, and they kind of want to make it that way. Second chance points, I think Holy Name will control. If Independence can score early on in this game and get some consistent shots, that'll help them. That one out of bounds on Rudolph, and it'll stay down here with Indy. But so far this offense struggling to find a good look. One good look so far, and that was the opening 3 that didn't fall. They have to capitalize on the good looks they get. Spencer overrunning it, but it'll stay with Independence. Manfredonia, the sophomore, picks it up, and here comes the scrappy defense from Mahalik. Manfredonia now driving inside the arc, needing an outlet right on the baseline. Far side pass, nicely done. The three airballed, but out of bounds off of Simon.
Yeah, and she knows she should have just let it go, but kind of reached her hand out there instinctively and then tried to pull it back. It's too late.
And I mean, it happens all the time. You're trying to make a play. You're thinking, okay, how can I impact the game? And that's how you do it. Now that one intentional. Nicely done by Rudolph.
Yeah.
And that's how you intercept that passing lane. It's just like a defensive back crashing down on a pass. You see where the ball's going, get a hand on it, knock it down. Don't try and play hero ball and catch it. Just live to fight another day defensively. Otherwise, you catch it, you could walk with it, go out of bounds, a number of things. This one, a safer bet. And that's why you don't try to catch it.
Yeah.
I like the idea there, but kind of an awkward collision. Colton was going up for it, had it clearly. Another namer crashing in right into her. And all of a sudden, that one's loose. Independence maybe lucky to get the second opportunity here. Spencer down below. High pass, it's out of bounds. And the namer defense forces the stop.
Yeah, I mean, they had multiple attempts, but great defense on the inbound and forced another turnover.
But a long possession for that Independence offense. As I mentioned earlier, their offense, not the strongest in the OHSAA, so every single possession does matter. And if you're holding aim here, you want this kill shot. Majoris to do it. Can't quite get it. Rebound Cremona on the air ball, and she can run the offense. Far side, Coljon spinning in on the Blue Devils in a double team. Now top for Mahalik, but a travel first. Nicely done by the Blue Devils. That tough defense. You kind of just crash down on Coljon, the main handler tonight for Holy Name, and you force the mistake. Blue Devils do a nice job clearing their defensive area. This offense, in desperate need of points, will try and set up again. Manfredonia in the corner. Rudolph poking that one away. And Independence, yet another inbound play. I mean, they're controlling that battle, but obviously at the end of the game, how many inbounds you have won't really dictate a winner. But Independence still needing that opening basket to get them on the board here, down by 7. Inbound down low, a nice spin. Manfredonia gets it to go, and Indy is on the board. That's exactly what you have to do down low. Create that space, find your mismatch, and get the job done. So back to a 5-point lead for the Namers, but still a great start. But Manfredonia intercepts right in the passing lane. The Euro over Majoris, can't get the roll to go, and it is Coljon to the rescue with the rebound. Excellent hustle by Claire Coljon on that possession. She now goes coast to coast and does what Manfredonia couldn't. And Claire Coljon now has 5. But nicely done. Very similar plays. One team takes points, the other doesn't. And Holy Name will get possession. Majoris right into her bench. Coach I was loving it down below. That's the hustle this Holy Name team brings to every single game. In the corner, Majoris pumping, has a clean lane to drive below, and it's off the bottom of the backboard, but a beautiful move inside.
Yeah, I thought maybe she took a little bit, one too many steps, but does not get the basket to fall regardless.
I would concur. I thought she walked with it for at least a second there. Obviously, with the miss, not going to matter in the end. 3:30 on the clock in the first quarter. Holy Name up by 7. And Independence will take their time on this offensive set. Bohr, high pass inside. Mahalik got the first piece. Coljon the rebound. And now here comes the full court pass. It's Majoris down low. In traffic, no good. But Rudolph gives the Namers a second chance. Still no good. Barker in the game for the first time, getting her first rebound of the night. Playing it back top for Coljon. And Coljon will take her time, finding Majoris. And her shots online, but not falling. Mahalik get another offensive rebound. The Namers controlling the glass right now. And they can get yet another opportunity here. A chuckathon as things stand, but the defenders down below needing a stop, not getting them. Coljon, another shot, this one falls. How many offensive rebounds was that, 4 or 3?
3.
But still on one possession, you have to find a rebound there if you are Independence. So many free opportunities like this one. Intercepted Majoris, the Euro, and the finish. Beautiful finish in the lane by Emily Majoris. We'll watch that one back as Indy calls time, but gets the finger roll to go that time. And since her freshman season, she has become such a more confident ball player. Even after her sophomore season, anytime she had a lane, she was kind of afraid to attack. Now, she welcomes the danger.
Yeah, and I mean, it all comes down to, again, the trap, and you try and throw a pretty much half-court pass to your teammate, and Majoros just right in the middle to pick it off, and like you said, great layup there.
So 2:27 on the clock in the first quarter, 13-2, Holy Name on top. But Independence on that possession, you have to find a board. And
Yeah.
You haven't been able to buy one tonight.
I mean, not even at all. I mean, it doesn't even matter who's down there. I mean, we saw Mahalik get one. We saw Barker get one. We saw Rudolph get a couple. I mean, like you said, someone needs to step up for Independence.
And my question is, who would that be right now? I mean, you bring back your leading scorer from last year in Emily Gibbons, and we haven't called her name yet.
Yeah, I mean, only 2 points on the board, almost 6 minutes into the game. It's not ideal, but props to this Holy Name defense. Again, I believe they're going a 2-3 high on the 2, though, and then it's kind of leaving a little bit of space in the middle, but their back 3 is able to come up and condense when needed to.
And this could have been a 7-4 game earlier on. That transition play for Manfredonia got the steal but couldn't get the baskets, and that is really what helped this second run from Holy Name. They had a run of 7-0 and now a 6-0 run. So 2 very good plays from them tonight. And speaking of a good play, this one on a smaller sample size, it's Barker getting the block and winning back possession.
Wow.
Everybody hustling out of their mind so far in this one.
I thought initially they were going to call Independence ball, but
this is what is making Holy Name such a dangerous team to play this year. The hustle, no matter who is on the floor. Like right now without Coljon, so many different hustlers. Cremona to Barker, back to the wing, Simon top for Majoris, and Emily Majoris will drive inside in a double team. Now down low again to Brianne Barker, trying to find an outlet. Down low, it's Abraham with the beautiful cut and the beautiful finish. Excellent court vision by Bree Barker, a rebounder by trade. We compare her to Dennis Rodman, but back in his day, the Worm, he could dish the basketball, so can Barker. And an interception once again, it's Cremona this time. Arced inside, Abraham down low, Majoris, and she will take it back out wide. Barker for the top, Simon. Now far side, Abraham down below, 1:25 on the clock. Barker tries, drawing the foul, won't get it. And it will go to Independence.
yeah, a lot of contact there, but I believe that was probably a lot of contact on the basketball.
And I would agree, an excellent defensive stop by Independence. But going back to that prior basket for Sarah Abraham, an excellent dish there from Brianne Barker.
Yeah,
and once
I mean,
again, she's more of a rebounder.
I was going to say perfect court vision there.
She's averaging half an assist a night. So not even a full assist per game. She has one tonight. Down below, that one no good for Independence. And the loose ball sprays away. It's Cremona up the other way, up by 13, trying to make it 15, and she can. It's Jordan Cremona in transition. She now has 4, and Holy Name has an early 15-point lead, 17-2. Domination so far for the Namers. And Independence, they will get back to work. Manfredonia down low. Spencer driving on Cremona. 2 strong off the glass. Cartagena with the rebound. And Holy Name can take their time here if they want. 40 seconds on the clock in the first quarter. And a lot of this offense without Claire Coljon on the floor. A long 2 for Cremona, no good. And an easy rebound for Bohr. But Independence, no answers on either end for the Namers. Maybe a basket down here at the end of the first quarter would change their fate in this one. Manfredonia inside Spencer. 15 seconds. Pocket picked by Barker. And if it's a jump ball, it goes to Holy Name. If it's a foul, it goes to Holy Name. And they're pointing in favor of the Namers. It's a jump ball. And assuming nothing crazy happens in the next 11 seconds, we would have a clean first quarter for both teams.
Why'd you have to say that?
I would also say no timeouts used by Holy Name, but 2 for Independence. The final 10 seconds here. Cartagena launches the 3, a little shy. Rebound, Barker down low. 3 seconds, the hook not there, and there's the foul.
Of course you said it.
But impressive it took that long. It took,
It is.
what, 7 minutes and
58 seconds?
that's impressive. That never happens.
No.
But obviously not going to matter in the end. A 1.4 on the clock. It's catch and shoot territory. We saw it plenty last night at Youth Elites. Abraham to the corner. Cartagena at the buzzer. A little too high, and that'll do it for the opening 8 minutes. All Holy Names so far in this one. 17-2 your score on SmeeSports. Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Welcome back to Holy Name High School. The second quarter about to get underway. 17-2 your score on SmeeSports. Once again, I am Nathan Smee alongside me, Cam Ragazzo, on the call for you this evening. And here comes once again the trap from Holy Name and intercepted by Majoris. Here comes the offense. Coljon in transition. Her three. Can't get it to go. A rebound scooped up by Leroy down below. And Independence is able to get an early stop in the second quarter. Exactly what they needed there. But right away, Coljon with the interception. Already 7 points today. She now has 9. And just like that, the Namer offense is back on track. Up by 17. I mean, utter domination so far for Holy Name. That three on the far side airballed. And I think either way, Cam, she walked.
Yeah.
But this Holy Name offense and defense together working in perfect unison. Rudolph's mid-range airball to right back to Indy. And they can set up their offense. What needs to change for them? What can they do here to get a basket?
They got to be attacking the arc. I mean, this zone leaves some space around the arc. They just haven't been able to hit their shots.
Leroy going top. Creel far side, intercepted yet again. It's Coljon. So many steals so far today. She is averaging 3.3 a night so far this season. And I have a feeling that that average is just going to keep going up as the year goes on. Rudolph down below, steps out of bounds. Good defense by Spencer, down below in the paint. And she forces a rare Namer mistake. Looking at the timeout battle, I mentioned it in the first quarter. Independence, only 3 timeouts left. I mean, how careful are they going to be down the stretch?
Depends if this lead keeps growing.
Or, probably should phrase it, will they have a timeout to spare down the stretch even? It's a big question. They got to get on the board here at some point in the second quarter to end the bleeding. And it's not going to end there. Another forced turnover, this time by Skylar Trier. One of the impact freshmen on this Holy Name roster. And given how this game has started, I would expect to see a few more join the party.
That's what I was just going to say.
Coljon in the wing from Trier. 6:18 left to go in the first half. Inside Rudolph, driving down low. It's a mismatch, and she takes the 2. You cannot allow her to have the height advantage at all down low.
Yeah, she wins those 9 times out of 10.
Arguably 9.5 or higher. I mean, obviously you can go by her points per game, but too high to be a percentage, 10.8. And intercepted yet again, it's Coljon. So many steals so far tonight. Beautiful pass down low, and Bunnell banks it in. Ava Bunnell averaging a half point per game, now with 2. Expect to see a lot of her as this game goes on. 23-2, Holy Name up by 21. Independence able to get one on the opposite end. That is Tess Reilert with the 2. Down low, it's going to be Trier yet again, and Trier opens the bank. So yet another young player on this roster getting some points. Now 25-4.
And that was another assist by Coljon as well.
Far side, pass inside, it's Spencer, gonna miss that one, and it'll go the other way. And here come a pair of changes for Holy Name, and I think at this point, Holy Name just gonna be very substitution heavy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know how much longer we're gonna see a lot of these starters for if going forward this keeps going like this.
I think you got to keep them in the first half at
Yeah,
least.
yeah.
I mean, you can't take them out before the end of the first half. If you do, that's just inviting trouble from Independence at this point in the game. Bunnell bounce pass inside. It's Rudolph. Kicking to the corner, Cartagena. Already taking a couple of threes today. Just hasn't connected on them quite yet. That one no good, and Abraham hits it out of bounds. It goes to Independence. So 4:48 left to go in the first half. I mean, what has Holy Name done so well to have this big of a lead? And once again, going back to Independence's defense, a defense that allows around 33 points per game. Holy Name might put that up in the first half.
I think it's just been their transition defense and their trapping.
And we're going to see it on display here once again. Creel playing top. Reidler. And nearly tipped into the backcourt. Abraham, some good defense here for Holy Name High School. Far side, Leroy. And top again to Reilertz. Independence doing a nice job working the perimeter on this possession, trying to find an open look. The Namers giving them nothing. Gibbons able to hit the mid-range. Once again, leading scorer a season ago. She is on the board for the first time today. And that'll make it a 19-point lead for Holy Name. Bunnell near side, back top for Coljon. Good movement yet again by these Namers, trying to find a good open shot. Down low, Rudolph to Abraham after taking a tip. The double team not enough to win back possession, but that one is taken away by Gibbons, and she will go coast to coast. Rudolph right there to close it down and get the block. Excellent hustle by Layla Rudolph.
Yeah, I mean, that was perfect. Doesn't get the ball on the other end and still able to track back and play some phenomenal defense on the other end.
I mean, she flew into action immediately, and it was a sight to behold. But a timeout called here. 3:49 left to go in the first half. Holy Name up big on Indy.
Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count. From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next haircut awaits.
3:49 left to go in the first half. 25-6 your score. Holy Name on top of Independence as you are watching the OHSAA on SmeeSports, presented by Ledgewood Barbershop. Cam, so far tonight, all Holy Name in this one, but Independence's offense finally starting to get their feet off the ground, getting 4 quick points in the second quarter, forcing a timeout for Holy Name as they want to make sure this one doesn't become manageable again for the Blue Devils. Abraham inside, no good, and another forced stop.
Yeah, I mean, it's great for them to see. Obviously, they got to keep these points coming, though.
And if they can get a consistent rhythm here, which that one will ruin it, they have a shot. But Coljon going coast to coast, able to bank it in. Claire Coljon, a nice mid-range game yet again, laying that one in. Anything inside the arc, she's a pretty good shot. Outside, same thing. She has 11, 8 inside, 3 outside. And she is well on track to get her around 20-point per game average. Gibbons, bounce pass inside. Bohr driving in a triple team and blocked by Coljon. So many blocks today.
I think that's where they got to be on offense, but they have to take that open shot. You're not going to be able to drive through 3 girls.
And, I mean, if you try, it's just going to end up being another turnover. Bunnell near wing, down low. It's going to be Barker. And Breanne Barker will try and set up this offense. Coljon takes it down low, rolling it on the ground, able to ride right through the defense and finish.
Yeah, I don't know how she does it, but it works.
Without traveling as well. That's the key thing. Somehow doesn't walk with it. And the Namers are right now 4 points behind Indy's points per game allowed average. And that is crazy to say with 2:15 left to go in the first half. Bunnell tips it. It's Abraham with the steal in the end. And Cartagena will seal the steal. And here they go up the other way. Bunnell driving and draws the foul. So I believe only the 3rd foul of the night.
I was going to say that one probably on the floor, though.
But a very clean game all the way around. A very rare occurrence, especially here. We see a lot of physicality from this Holy Name team, but they have been smarter with it today.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great thing to see. Obviously, they're learning and they're growing, but when you're up by 23, you don't have to maybe get as aggressive.
Cremona down low. It's too easy. Jordan Cremona now with 6. 31-6. All Holy Name. Once again, favored by 17. I don't think anybody expected this early on. Creel top nearly intercepted, but Leroy able to keep a hold of the basketball. 1:45 left to go in the first half. And Independence still in search of some answers. Back top, Leroy taking her time. Now down low, Gibbons backing in, needing an outlet back top for Leroy. And the spacing just continues on the perimeter. They need to find an open shot, finally getting one. Too strong off the window, and a nasty collision down below. Both parties okay. And Holy Name gets yet another stop. And they are potentially pushing 40 in this first half. And that is impressive. Far side Cremona, 1:13 left to go in the first half. Barker near wing. Beautiful cut is Simon in the lane, and she will draw the foul. That time it's on Gibbons.
Great pass there from Barker. I mean, Simon kind of just slipped right by her defender, didn't see her. Great pass in and gets the foul and a chance for two.
And for the first time today, we will have free throws. Haven't seen it yet.
Only took us almost 15 minutes of game time.
So first of two here, no good. So a tough start there for Nalani Simon at the line. And in the meantime, we will see Creel sub out of the game along with Cartagena. Simon trying to split the pair. Also no good. Barker fighting for that rebound, not going to get it. Gibbons, who committed the foul, gets the board, and she is delighted. Her foul meaning nothing in the end. And that might be the best feeling that Independence has had all day, not allowing anything at the line. Leroy intercepted. Barker keeps it alive, rolling it across the court. It is Trier in transition, and she will bank it in. All hustle from Breanne Barker yet again. She has been masterful with her creation tonight.
Wow.
And just like that, Holy Name is above Independence's points per game average this season. In the first half, a dominating performance. Top Leroy, she will take the three, and she knocks it down. If you're Independence, that is huge. Finally starting that three-point game. If you can get consistent from beyond the arc, that might be your way back into this game if you still have time. Mahalik driving, a little shy off the iron. Rebound, Gibbons on the tip. 10 seconds left to go in the first half. Independence wants another three here. That'll keep things interesting. Leroy to the wing. The three incoming. Bohr can't get it to go. Cremona's rebound will end the first half. And Holy Name is well pleased with their performance. 33-9 your score.
I mean, the way Holy Name plays defense, right? You have that initial 2-3 zone, but the way they're able to rotate their girls, I mean, when the pass goes out to a wing, one of the bottom defenders comes out to help, and vice versa. They throw it across the court. They're able to move their feet so quickly, get in a great position to defend. And, I mean, it just happens possession after possession after possession. They backed off of the trap, and really they're showing that they don't necessarily need it. I mean, they do it, and it works to perfection. We saw it in the opening couple of minutes, but since they've gone up, they've backed off of it, but still getting a ton of steals and a ton of great job on defense.
Before we head to break, information is on your screen on how you can become a part of the Holy Name Athletic Boosters Night at the Races on January 31st, 2026. I'll leave that up here for a second and then flip it to the After Prom fundraiser for the class of 2026. We hope you can help out our seniors in any of these three fundraisers. Thank you to Mrs. Preisel for all she is doing for the current seniors at Holy Name High School, the class of 2026. At the half here in Parma Heights, it is all Holy Name. 33-9 your score on SmeeSports.
Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring. Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count. From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next haircut awaits. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring.
Welcome back to Powers Court. The second half about to get underway in this one as Holy Name High School finds themselves up big. 33-9 your score as you are watching the OHSAA on SmeeSports, presented by Ledgewood Barbershop. Cam, no other way around it. This Holy Name offense, dominant tonight.
I mean, and their defense has been too, to pair really well with it.
I mean, this big of a lead at this point in the game really hasn't happened all too much for this team this season. They want one of their best offensive performances of the campaign, and they have had a couple of really big ones so far on the year. Their biggest one, though, looking at their schedule, 71 points put up on Maple, and they are not really on track for that tonight, but definitely, if this one gets out of hand, could get there. Mahalik in the lane, banks it in. It's a beautiful finish to open up the second half. The game goes on, the makes get better. I mean, that was beautiful inside in maybe a triple team. Excellent composure by Mahalik, and once again, we will see her again during softball season. So the sky's the limit for her young career, a junior, already doing a lot of great things here at Holy Name. And there is another one drawing the contact. No foul called, but able to poke it into the backcourt and out of bounds. So very nearly another steal for this Namer defense that has been steal heavy all night.
Yeah, a little bit of contact there, but I think with it up 35-9, you're kind of a little more hesitant to blow.
And if you're Holy Name, you really cannot complain at all. This is your game. You're dominating on your home floor, and you have been excellent in your final game before Christmas. And leading up to that game at Cloverleaf, it's big, and that'll be a massive charge on Independence. And it looks like there is a Namer down on the floor. That is Nalani Simon. So a heavy hit there. We'll watch it back to see how it happened, as I really didn't catch that one.
Neither did I.
So we'll watch that one back. I mean, let's look at the replay over here. People want to see it, so
I have no idea.
we're going to try and see if we can see it. Oh.
Just boom.
So let's see what we can see on this end. I mean, Cam pointing it up.
Yeah.
It's off ball, so it's kind of tough to see in the end, but
We got it. Little early bump there. Yeah, they're working the ball around. There was the first fall, and then.
Oh!
Ow.
That was an elbow to the face.
Yeah.
Honestly, Cam, that's a tackle.
Yeah.
I mean, we missed one on Saturday at Mount Union, and seeing the photo footage of the hook,
Yeah.
I mean, I think that was worse. Intentional, I don't know, but I'm surprised we didn't even have a conversation. Okay, now there it is.
There
Tech.
it is. There we go.
I was about to say, if that's not a tech, we got to reassess the definition. So first of 2, good. But I mean, Cam, that was not the right play there at all. For
Yeah,
Independence.
no, that's not what you need.
Second one also good. I know we really don't see flagrants at the high school level. I felt like that could have constituted F1.
Perchance.
I think you would need to see a video replay, see how malicious it was, and then from there you'd assess. But I mean, right now, I feel like that was a frustration foul.
Yeah.
It really was. And you can't have that here. Already a 2-point possession based on the technical foul shots. The Namers want more. They are not satisfied. Coljon far side, top for Abraham, and as well Simon back on the bench. A very good sign for this Holy Name team. Beautiful cut down below. It's Abraham, and she has another nice basket. 2 baskets, 2 beautiful cuts.
Yeah, great dish, too.
And from a technical sense, it is a 4-point possession for Holy Name. The long way, though. All earned by Nalani Simon, just standing there and being the victim of a pretty powerful foul. But still, it appears that she's okay, and that's all that matters right now. Rudolph, the interception. Here comes Coljon up the lane and can't get it to go. Rudolph's put back, same thing, and it is going to be kept alive by Independence. A nice rebound by Gibbons, nearly booting that one out. We've seen that play so often. Just the hand swatting it out of bounds. That time, able to keep it alive. And as well, for those who usually don't watch high school basketball, your running clock would be 35 points or more. And then the lead would have to fall behind 30 for it to run again. The proper way, that is. But otherwise, it would run nonstop. So Holy Name, 5 points of lead away from that. Not necessarily just 5 points. It just depends on how Independence can play here. Corner 3 rolls in and out. Rudolph got a piece on the rebound. Majoris in the end brings it in. And here comes a full court heave. Abraham near side. Coljon, her 3. In and out, no good. Cremona, though, able to clean it up. But for a second, there was a lid on that rim.
There was a lid on both. I mean, 2 in and out threes.
I think it was the same exact shot, too. The same exact mechanic. I mean, that is impressive. It's rare to see it twice. But Holy Name up by 32. They are nearing that running clock. A 3 on the next possession. That would get it done here with 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Manfredonia to the corner and stripped away. It's Layla Rudolph, and it's a fast break here for the Namers. Rudolph, the Euro, off the glass, no good. Coljon's rebound, also not there. A third chance, still no good. Why not a fourth? Still no good. 5? No. 6? No. 7? No. What a foul. My goodness. Welcome to this episode of Counting with the Namers.
Where are we? I mean,
we talked about it earlier. You got to bring in one of those rebounds if you're Indy.
I mean, we know they're winning in the offensive rebound category, but if someone asks you why, you just watch this.
I mean, that is unheard of. 7 chances?
Yeah.
First of 2, no good. So 6 rebounds then. Because the first one obviously is transition.
That is insane.
Coljon, Cremona. That's it. The only players averaging more rebounds this season than Holy Name had as a collective on that one play. And they're both averaging 7. Cremona 7, and then Coljon 7.3. And a timeout is called down below as Rudolph splits the pair. 42-9 your score. All Holy Name in this one on SmeeSports.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013.
4:38 left to go in the third. All Holy Name in this one. 42-9 your score. And as we've said, pretty much for the entire second half, Cam, Holy Name nearing that running clock. They need 2 more points of a lead, not just 2 points in general necessarily, to get that running clock in play. Independence trying to fend that off here against the Namers after having such a great start to the season. That three no good. Rebound Majoris. And here comes the Namer offense. Anything from the field, and that clock will run, making Mr. Anko's job a lot easier down at the scorer's table, along with Mr. McDonald too. So two very, very happy Holy Name employees around Christmas, if that does happen. Inside Cremona, in the key, losing that one. It's a good steal forced by Gibbons. We really haven't called her name too much offensively, but defensively, she has made a couple of nice plays for Indy. That one thrown behind. Bohr and Rylitz, miscommunication. But as well, going back to it, Independence as a team allows 32.9 points per game. The lead is 33.
That's insane.
The statistic gets crazier as the game goes on. But it's all credit to this Holy Name offense and this Holy Name defense doing tremendous things today. And going into that Cloverleaf game at the Joe Tate Classic, this is big momentum.
Absolutely.
That means you would have won your last 3 games. You'd be a total of 5-4 on the season. I would really like that here for Holy Name. I mean, after going down below 500, that would be huge. Cartagenia's 3 no good. Barker fights for the rebound, and they will say at last touches a Blue Devil. So 3:42 on the clock, and Holy Name gets maybe a free chance. Once again, anything from the field, and the clock will run. Cartagena, far side, driving it in the paint, floats it off the backboard and in, and the clock will run. It has happened. Holy Name putting a running clock on Independence. And we'll see if we do get an official announcement or not, but it should be running, and it won't run normally again unless Independence makes this a game that is 30 points or less against them. 3:15 left to go in the third, and this one is going to move a lot quicker. Cartagena top. Bounce pass inside Barker. Breanne Barker down below, posting up off the side of the backboard and out of bounds. That one goes in favor of Independence. Looking at our broadcast schedule heading into next week, our next broadcast is going to be on Saturday at Strongsville High School, 7 p.m. Another great girls basketball matchup. Strongsville and Wadsworth. 2 of the top teams in the state of Ohio, both top 50, and both looking for a massive victory depending on how the next 2 days go. Strongsville against Jackson today, and then Wadsworth against Hoban tomorrow. It could be the battle of 2 undefeated teams at the end of December. That'll be a transition foul here. Schreier tried banking that one in, and she will go to the line for 2. That is the 3rd team foul of the quarter on Independence. And I mean, the fouls have just kind of increased for them as this game has gone on.
Yeah, I mean, pretty first clean half, or clean first half. But I mean, this is kind of where you want the Namers to be. You want the Namers to be taking as much time as possible. Obviously, clock's still running here. About 2 minutes remaining here in the third, and a lot of time ticking off at the free throw line.
The second one, no good. Loose ball would be picked up by Independence. But 45-9. And Holy Name most likely will not return their starters into tonight's game. I'd be surprised to see it at this point in the action. I think this is where you put in your second unit and see what they can do against Independence. Still, a 5-2 team. You had to keep that in mind, Cam.
Absolutely.
Record-wise, Indy the better team. And that one's out of bounds. A miscue there by Wodarczyk. And it'll go back to the Namers right around that 50 mark. That has just been their bread and butter. Score 50 and win the game. 1:20 left to go in the third. Bunnell bounce pass to the elbow. Barker swings it. Majoros can't get that one to go. And it'll stay with the Namers. For that shot, it's the sophomore Olivia Majoros. So just like with Katie and Emily, there's a sophomore and a senior on the team at the same time. So it's kind of reflected a few years back.
Yeah.
Final minute of this third quarter. Schreier looking for an inbound. It's Majoros down low, and she banks it in. Her first points of the season and maybe her varsity career. A perfect night to do it.
I was going to say, tire bench is fired up for her.
That bench reaction says probably first of the career. What a great Christmas present a few days before the holiday itself. Now 47-9. A 38-point lead for the Namers. A chance to make it 40 before the quarter is done. And Independence still scoreless in this second half. Near side Leroy going back top. Still some good plays, moving around the perimeter, just can't get a good shot off. And they will call that a foul on the Namers. And believe it or not, Cam, that is the first foul they commit tonight.
Wow. Almost a full 3 quarters. And I don't know if they're going to get this inbound in time.
We'll see if they do let them or not, and I don't think they will as they move them down. And that'll do it for the third quarter. All Holy Name in this one through 3. The Namers up 47-9 on Independence.
Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count. From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next haircut awaits.
8 minutes left to go in regulation. All Holy Name tonight. 47-9 your score. As I said pregame, Cam, this will be a great Christmas gift for whichever team wins it. And Holy Name, they got the Christmas gift, New Year's gift, Valentine's gift, St. Patrick's Day gift, Easter gift, all that in one.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely been a great night for this girls' team.
So fourth quarter underway. Scoreboard says third. But on our end, it is officially the fourth quarter. 8 minutes left to go in this one. Leroy down below, and it'll be a kickball violation. But as we said, the clock is running, and if it just stays running, Cam, this game will be done before 8 p.m.
I mean, I was talking about it at halftime, but that's incredible.
I believe we officially started at 6:52. So we're in line to have a start-to-finish our varsity game. I mean, the quickest game that we had on the channel was last year, 55 minutes of baseball. And that was in the summer. It hasn't happened like this in basketball, that we've had it within an hour. It's rare. I mean, it really is.
Yeah.
And barring any timeouts called, which Independence hasn't called one since the first quarter, this is going to be a runaway victory for the Namers without any more stoppages. Barker in the paint, down low. It's Bunnell driving the kick on the far side. Trier to the wing. It's Abraham. Can't get that one to go, but it's an easy rebound for Breanne Parker. She has really been a great hustle player tonight for the Namers. But now letting that one go, it will go in favor of Holy Name. That's the smart play there.
Oh, I was going to say, you start to talk good about a player as we do all the time, and then all of a sudden they make a mistake, and it's not a great time. That time, a little bit weary, but Holy Name still keep possession.
I mean, our job is to promote the athletes as much as we can. Unfortunately, when you try to do it with the announcer's jinx, something happens in there. Something just in the universe says, you know what? Time for a mistake. Barker that time, no good. A good look, though. Bunnell bounce pass. Abraham, once again, no good. Bunnell, another rebound, not quite. As that one sprays behind to the Blue Devils. It's Creel, the freshman. And here come the Blue Devils, still scoreless in the second half. And that is absurd to say in its own rights. Holy Name controlled from the get-go. And they never took their foot off the gas. And that finally is the first basket of the second half here for Independence. And that one is going to be Gibbons, I believe, getting that one. And she now has 4. So 47-11. And as things stand, one of the best defensive performances that Holy Name has had all season. Bunnell's 3 online, but can't get it to go. And it is loose in the paint and thrown right back up. Leroy in transition, Bunnell behind, and Leroy will walk with it. Got caught up with the player running behind. Nicely done by Bunnell.
Yeah, I just heard the feet coming, got a little spooked. That's what they always told me when I was running down the court. I mean, you hear some loud footsteps behind you, you get a little scared.
Looking at the points allowed this season from Holy Name, 43, 44, 41, 35, or 62, 50, 50, 41, and 15 against Euclid. In line for their best defensive game of the season. And speaking of the best, maybe the best basket of the night, Skylar Trier, a beautiful shot. She now has 7. So a career day for the freshman, averaging under a point a night. And the Namers are 1 point away from their favorite number, Cam. They love themselves a 50 ball. And we will have a whistle. It is going to be a timeout on the far side. And it is a 30-second timeout for Independence. With that in mind, we will take our final commercial break of regulation. Holy Name up big.
Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring.
4:49 left to go in regulation. Holy Name nearing 50 points on the night. Up big in this one, 49-11 on the Independence Blue Devils. Down below it's Gibbons, and it is poked away. Excellent defense by Olivia Majoros. And the clock, as we've mentioned throughout the second half, is running. Holy Name up by more than 35. Unless their lead falls below 30, it will run for the remaining 4:24 of this matchup. Independence looking at their next couple of games. They have a chance for a good get-right game on the 27th at Valley Forge. And a beautiful interception by Breanne Barker.
She looked like a defensive back going back there.
I mean, Luke Hudak, step aside. We got a new DB1. A beautiful INT for Barker. Cartagena can't get that one to go, but Gibbons the rebound. I mean, she has been a hustle player throughout the entire game, off the bench. That's exactly what you need from your backup five. Leroy's three offline and out of bounds, off of Cartagena. I was going to say that one was off of Independence, but either way, they do keep possession.
I don't think you're too upset if you're Holy Name, though.
I don't think so at all. And Leroy, along with Gibbons, will sub out. So two seniors checking out for probably the final time today. Creel playing back top with Arsic. 3:25 left to go in regulation. The Namers still trying to break into the 50s. That one no good from Bem, the freshman, but she will go to the line for two. Independence right now would need to score 4 points to have this be the tied best performance from the defense of Holy Name. Otherwise, it's their best. First of two rolling around, no good.
And I mean, the clock ticking here does not do them any favor. It does Holy Name favors if they're going for their best defensive performance.
I mean, their best overall game, a 36-point win against Euclid. This one, well more than that. 38-point lead. So as long as they can just stay par for the course, this will be their best overall game of the season, and it comes against a 5-2 squad. Jump ball, that'll stay down here. But, I mean, you look at that record. Independence look like the better team on paper, and then all of a sudden, boom. Holy Name does this. Cartagena wide open in the corner. She will launch the three, well too strong, and Independence will pick it up on the far side. It's Creel. I think Holy Name, though, they're going to try and find that 50th point somehow.
I think they need to.
I think it's just how they operate as a team. They might just say, you know what? We won without 50. Why not? That mid-range will fall for Independence. It's Bam making up for her two misses at the line. So she is on the board for the first time tonight, now in the final 2 minutes. Barker down below, boxing inside, creating space, and she will get it to fall. It's party time. The Namers are in the 50s once again. And as we've said all season, 4-0 when they score 50-plus, Cam. And I think it's going to become 5-0 in that sense.
Looks about right.
Going into Cloverleaf, though, some work to do, but a lot of positives tonight in the last game before Christmas. And that one kept alive. Excellent hustle by Trier. She has been hustling all across the floor tonight. Nearly a big mistake. I mean, big in the sense of just giving a free possession away, but still able to keep it with the Namers, and that's what you want to see. This is where we look for the little things, not just, okay, a big turnover, it's a 4-point swing. No, that's not going to matter right now, given how big of a lead Holy Name has in this matchup. We're looking at the simple things. Who's hustling down the stretch? Who's going up for rebounds? And who is staying true to their assignments? Majoris the tip to Cartagena. 1 minute left to go in regulation. And Holy Name, they could easily dribble this one out. And that might be their goal here. Make sure you do stick with us after this one goes final in around 45 seconds as we will announce our player of the game presented by CrossFit Strongsville. And that'll be announced once this one is done. Majoris out of bounds, can't keep it alive, and it will go back to Independence. The Blue Devils get one last chance. If they score from the field here, not a 3, it would be the second 51-15 game of the season for the Namers. A really weird stat. But final 20 seconds, Independence trying to find something at the end. But Arsic to the wing, Creel down low, the shot online and in. It's Bem now with 4. And just like that, we are 10 seconds away from Groundhog Day. Holy Name started the season with a 51-15 victory over Euclid. And in their last game before Christmas, that is exactly what happened. Your final score tonight here in Parma Heights, Holy Name 51, Independence 15. It's really weird to see the same exact scoreline, especially this one being so obscure, twice in the same season, and beyond that, twice in basically 30 days.
Yeah, if I had a nickel for every time this happened this season, I'd have 2 nickels. But like you said, it's very weird that it happened twice.
Not a lot of money, but weird it happened twice.
Yeah, exactly.
But when we return, we will wrap this one up along with our announcement of the player of the game presented by CrossFit Strongsville. You are watching the OHSAA on SmeeSports, presented by Ledgewood Barbershop.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count. From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next haircut awaits. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring.
Welcome back to Power Scored. A big victory today for Holy Name, 51-15 over Independence. Your player of the game presented by CrossFit Strongsville. We're going to give it to the freshman hustle player off the bench, Skylar Schreer, 7 points. You talk about an impact off the bench. Even when this game was close, she had it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's great to see some new faces on the court for the Namers, and she was one of them. Obviously, not a ton of playing time, in the season, but this one kind of being a blowout, and her getting her chance to shine. She really showed out tonight and shows why she deserves a couple more of those minutes.
And you look at your top scorer, though, of course, Claire Coljon with 13, followed by Cremona, who had 8. But then number 3, that's where Trier comes in. But let's talk about that duo, Coljon and Cremona. Both great games. Coljon, an excellent guard. Cremona, an excellent forward. It's great to have a great front court, back court duo, but to have one in each, that's a huge advantage.
Yeah, I mean, they just play so well together. I would throw in Layla Rudolph there as well. I mean, she also had a great night. Maybe not as many points, but this team just works so well together. I mean, even with different starting lineups, their chemistry is just off the charts.
I mean, you look at the rest of the scores that you mentioned there. Rudolph 5 and Majoris 4. excellent performances from them, but Holy Name now 5-4 on the year. Their next 5, Cloverleaf, Beaumont, NDCL, Padua, and EC. We will be back in the building for the EC game on January 17th. But what's the ceiling for this Holy Name team right now? Because early on in the season, it was, okay, that Strongsville game really set them back. They had a great start. And then all of a sudden, they go on a 3-game win streak. They're beating the teams they're supposed to be beating. And I think, based on the way they're playing, if they would have played a better team tonight or maybe even a good contending team in the North Coast Conference, they would have still won.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, definitely tonight was their night. I mean, really, there was no denying it. But yeah, this team's got a very high ceiling. I think they can go pretty far in the playoffs. Honestly, I was thinking about it. I kind of want to see them face Strongsville again. Obviously, the first game did not go as planned, but when Strongsville kind of went on that run, it kind of shut everything down. But the way this team is playing right now, I think it'd be obviously a very more competitive game.
You want a similar matchup to that one? Holy Name, Medina at Big Walnut High School, January 31st. Out in Sunbury at a classic. I believe that is a shot clock classic for the girls' game. So very interesting. We'll see how that one goes come the end of January. Of course, that as well is the night of Night at the Races, which information is now on your screen about that event. It runs 6 p.m. to midnight. Thank you to the Holy Name Athletic Boosters for all they do with that event. And then beyond that, make sure you join us here for our after prom fundraisers. 3 fundraisers to help out the class of 2026. Thank you to all who have helped support our seniors as they get ready to have an after prom in around 5 months from now as they get ready to graduate here from Holy Name High School. To stay up to date on all the games that we are covering, follow SmeeSports on Instagram and TikTok, SmeeFest 2024 on Twitter, and SmeeSports LLC on Facebook and LinkedIn. First time I've had that rundown right in a long time, as there are so many different handles. But go down below as well and subscribe. There is no added cost, and it greatly helps out all that we do here at SmeeSports as we cover the best of the Cleveland and Stark County area. Finally, information is on your screen on how you can become a broadcast sponsor / advertiser with us to help us with our coverage of these local athletes. Next weekend, 6 big games. On Saturday at 7 p.m., it is Strongsville and Wadsworth, a big matchup of potentially 2 undefeated teams over at the Ville. Then Sunday, it is day 2, the final day of the 2025 NEO Youth Elite Christmas Classic. And from top to bottom, we have so many great games that day. And it all gets underway at 12:45 p.m. with game number 1 of day number 2. And I think based on the schedule that we have, Cam, that is going to be one heck of a tournament and one way to wrap things up.
Absolutely. I mean, we had a ton of great games yesterday, especially the latter of the 2. But, I mean, just, yeah, phenomenal performances, especially last night. In the last game, you know, Glenville was down by 10 at their there were 2 minutes left in the game. Glenville down by 10 all of a sudden, almost able to complete the comeback. Unfortunately, fall up just a little bit short. But, I mean, I was super excited for yesterday. Obviously, it turned out quite well. Next Sunday, we got an extra game added onto it. So, you know, it's going to be a long day, but a lot of great basketball.
And here's the schedule: 12:45 Orange Richmond Heights, 2:30 Hawken Rhodes, 4:15 Akron Garfield Euclid, 6 p.m. Garfield Heights Glenville, and then the nightcap Warrensville Heights and Lutheran East, all of which should be excellent matchups live at Garfield Heights High School as we conclude our coverage of the 2025 NEO Youth Elite Christmas Classic. But that'll do it for us here at SmeeSports. 51-15 your final, a big victory for Holy Name High School. For Cam Ragazzo, I am Nathan Smee saying so long and Merry Christmas, as this is our last game before the 25th, as you have been watching the OHSAA on SmeeSports, presented by Ledgewood Barbershop.